Hey guys, 77 here. Gonna commentate this Moto 2 for Ogygia. This is a huge moto, especially for Ump and Turkey. This is their last chance to get in the Champ Series. Both of them are likely going to need a win to do so. So for Ump and Turkey, this moto is just absolutely huge. We have to watch those two drivers. Ump has the better starting position, so I'd say he has the better chance here, but I mean, Turkey could fight back and he could take it as well. So let's see what happens. Waiting for the green flag to drop, and it's down. Here we go. Green flag at Ogygia. Who's going to take it? Ump and Commando battling down the first corner. Little 3 wide there in the back. It looks like Commando Pack has the lead, but then Ump fights back. Commando going back on him. Ump does a crossover. Oh, that could be a huge crossover. He's got the inside. He slides up. He's got it. He's got the lead. This is huge for Ump. Turkey here battling for third, so he's not too far behind either, but he's going to have to get by Commando Pack fast. He's just going to have to blaze his way by him as soon as he possibly can. Oh, Turkey gets Cat in the wall a little bit right there, but they both recover quite nicely. Ooh, Rebel getting really tight with Cat right there as well, going into the chicane. Wow. Lots of just tight racing action going on at Ogygia. Like I said before, this is a very tight track. This track has a tighter track surface than most normal GPs do, and it's pretty consistent with that length as well, so just ends up overall being a tighter track than normal, than what most drivers are used to on GP. And man, Turkey's got to get by Commando Pack. He's really holding up the pack, and Ump is just opening up a huge lead here. And if Turkey wants to keep his championship series hopes, he's got to get by Commando Pack absolutely right now, and he makes the move. He does it. Very aggressive on the inside, but takes over the position, does what he needs to do. Now we're looking at Cat, Rebel, and Detail as well. These guys all fighting for that overall too. All in good position to get the overall. Oh, cheese in the inside, just not enough room right there. That's unfortunate. Commando Pack's really holding these guys up, and it's just going to help Ump out a lot. This is going to help Ump out a ton, and these guys really got to get by Commando Pack as fast as they possibly can. They just have to force their way by him. There it is. Cat's going to do it. Let's see if Rebel follows suit. Bumps Cat, bumps his teammate past him, but not able to follow through with the move himself. So it looks like Cat's going to take him, but is Rebel going to? Not yet. Oh, Detail, no. Trying to make a move, ends up getting cheesed on the inside. That's really unfortunate for Detail. His chances of getting that overall just lowering by the minute here at Ogygia. Rebel, though, still in good position to get it. I think, let's theoretically say Ump wins this race. I think all Rebel has to do to take the overall is finish 4th or higher. Off the top of my head, yes, now that I think about it, yes, that is absolutely true. All Rebel has to do is finish 4th or higher, and he will 100% have the overall locked in. That is assuming that Ump wins the moto. So basically what I'm saying right now, this battle between Rebel and Commando Pack is the battle for the overall. If Rebel takes this position, he is in amazing position to have the overall event win, and he will, as they run, have the overall event win if he passes Commando Pack. So we have to watch this battle because this battle is huge. As soon as Rebel gets by him, that has huge implications for Rebel, especially since he doesn't really need the overall win to make the Champ Series, but he wants an overall. He's hungry for it. He's come extremely close to overalls earlier in the season. Actually, yeah, 2 overalls. He was really close to getting Amsoil and Odessa. He was extremely close at those tracks to earning the overalls, but just narrowly edged it out. I think he lost it on a tie in points, perhaps even both times. And there it is. He's getting by him. Oh, Commando Pack is fighting back. Gets him in the rocks. Wow. Commando Pack showing some fight for this position. He's holding on to that inkling of hope that he has of, like, possibly making, I don't know, some moves and getting the win here. But even if he gets the win, Commando Pack's kind of out of it at this point. We're really looking at Ump and Turkey. And there it is. Their Rebel takes it. That is huge. That is the pass for the overall. Now all Rebel has to do is maintain. That's all he has to do. He's going to be definitely looking at Detail behind him, who's getting by Commando Pack as fast as he possibly can. Rebel's going to have to look out for him, because if Detail gets by him, say goodbye to your overall. So if you're Rebel here, you're looking to get by Turkey or Cat. Speaking of which, Cat's in second. He got by Turkey, so this is just unfortunate for Turkey, man. He really needs that win on Ump in order to make it over him in the Champ Series, but Ump had a really effective start, and Turkey was right there, but not as good of a start, not as good of a starting position either. So Unfortunate for Turkey. He's starting to fall back in the pack, and yeah, probably not going to be able to take the win for him. So it's really all eyes on Ump now. If Ump can hold on to that Moto win, he could earn his way into the Champ Series. So yeah, definitely all eyes on him. Commando Pack, by the way, gets overtaken by Detail. So now Detail's going to start working his way on Rebel, and I think Rebel overtook Turkey. So just making that overall win even more secure by getting by Turkey right there for Rebel. And then if he passes Cat too, I mean, that just seals the deal at that point. So Rebel, not resting on his laurels. He's trying to get as many positions as possible and get in as safe of a position as possible to the point where he can get the overall. And that's what he's trying to do here. Rebel has the Moto win that he wanted. He has the Moto win that he needed. And now this Moto, he's kind of just racing relaxed. He's racing loose, and you can tell it's actually pretty fast in that style when you're relaxed and when you're loose. And that's what he's doing. He's trying not to make mistakes. He's trying to run good laps, and it's working. He's not making mistakes, and he's running solid laps. And he could even find himself getting his first overall here, which would be amazing for Rebel to get his first overall of his career in HRL. Here we have Detail trying to work his way by Turkey. Yeah, again, kind of feel bad for Turkey. Just not the circumstances that he needed, and it's unfortunate to watch his chance at making it into the Champ Series end here in this second Moto. Very unfortunate for him. Although at the same time, it is gratifying to see Rebel with that Moto win earlier and solidify his position. And it could be satisfying seeing Ump make an incredible run on the wildcard night with 2 Moto wins and an overall if he holds on to it here. Is he going to do it? He has a huge lead right now. We're over halfway through the race. I think Ump's in very good position to do it. It's going to take some huge mistakes for him to lose it. We'll have to keep watching and see if he's able to hold on to it. Cat, he's had a pretty good night. He's been in podium position. I'd say probably a little bit of a disappointing night on Cat. I think this is a very good opportunity for him to get his first Moto win, and the fact, like, if he does not get his first Moto win coming out of tonight, that is definitely, I would say, a little bit of a disappointing night for Cat. Like, for Detail, the other guy that's locked into the Champ Series is racing, I mean, good night for him. He got a Moto win. He's got some really solid finishes, some podiums, some confidence, some speed. Not really too unsatisfied, though, if you're Detail. If you're Cat, you don't have a Moto win. This is a really good opportunity, a really good night to get one. I'd be a little disappointed. But we're just going to watch Detail and Turkey battle here. This is a pretty good battle. Probably one of the best battles that we've watched in this second Moto. These two drivers just duking it out. We've actually had a lot more good battles, I think, in this second Moto. The way it's pit up the field, it's just been very interesting. A lot more fun to watch than the first Moto. Definitely. Oh, there it is. There's the move right there. I bet Detail is just going to get him off that move. That was a silky smooth pass out of Detail. Perfect timing, perfect run, perfect angle. It's great overall move. And yeah, Turkey spins out behind him. That's going to be it for Turkey. Detail holds on to that 4th place position. Look at this. Rebel, again, like I said, riding relaxed, riding loose. He's up here right behind 2nd place. And if he gets 2nd place, man, if he gets 2nd place, it's pretty much over. It's locked up. It's done. He's got that overall. But could he chase down Ump and steal that Moto win from him, taking away his position in the Championship Series? Could he do it? Could he be so cunning? We'll have to see. Does he have the speed even? Oh, Cat makes a mistake, and he actually pulled over to let his teammate by because he knew he was slow off of making the mistake. So there it is. Mistake out of Cat, and Rebel takes over 2nd place. Wow, great position for Rebel to take this overall now. It is just getting increasingly more likely that he's got it. And look at that. Look at that gap on Ump. It's actually not that huge. I mean, if Ump makes a slight mistake, Rebel could be right there. It's definitely going to have to take a mistake, though, possibly even 2. And this race is also winding down, so things are looking good for Ump. Ump is going to be racing very protective, very conservative. He's not going to be trying to make any crazy moves. He knows he has a huge lead. I mean, look at that. When he hits the finish line, Rebel's just exiting the last corner, so that's a huge lead right there for Ump. So Ump's definitely going to be racing careful. Meticulously taking his lines. He's not going to be trying to do anything too crazy. You see, he even enters that corner a little wide. Not exactly the fastest way to take it, but really safe way to take it. And that's what Ump needs to do. He needs to take the safe lines. I mean, he has a huge lead. If you're Ump right now, why mess with the fastest lines? This is a very important part of being an experienced and being a good driver, I think, is knowing knowing when you're in such a lead that you can take safer lines and take lines that are perhaps, let's say, like, I don't know, 2/10, maybe 4/10 of a second off the pace, but you know that you have such a lead that you can get away with taking those lines. Also, the drivers behind you are riskily going for the fast lines. Perhaps they'll have a mistake or two that set them back a second, and then in that case, the safe line will kind of even out. It'll kind of pull out for you. And I think that's a very important skill, and I definitely see that skill in Ump. I can see him right now. And here we come to the white flag. He needs to continue utilizing that skill for one more lap, and he could work his way to the Champ Series. If he does, this is definitely the storyline of the night. Watching Ump come in here, needing to take 2 Moto wins in an overall, and doing just that. That is a huge storyline. I mean, obviously, Rebel making it in is huge as well. Also, another update, the way they run right now, Vulcan makes it in off of points. So 3 huge storylines, actually. 3 huge storylines. All of those drivers, we were unsure of all 3 of them going into the night, and they have all done what they needed to do to work their way into the Champ Series if they hold on. And like I said, Ump is showing that skill. You can just tell by the way he's taking these corners. Like, look at the way he's doing it. He's not going too far to the insides. He's just running, just hitting a solid apex, but not diving hard enough on the rumble strip. Running safe, knowing that he has the lead. That shows experience. That shows veteranship in a very new driver. And here he comes to get his 2nd Moto win of the season and his career. And Rebel takes the 1st overall of his career. So huge finishes right here at Ogygia. And there's detail comes across for the 4th place finish. We're going to have the results pop up. That's huge, guys. And that confirms that Ump, Rebel, and Vulcan all take championship series positions on the night. Unbelievable, especially for Ump and Rebel. Both of those guys had immense pressure, needing to take wins, and they both stepped up to the plate. So congrats to those guys. Congrats to Vulcan too, man. He needed to get good finishes, and he needed to step up as well, and he also did. There's your podium for the Moto, and there's your podium for the overall with George's chain gun. That's an awesome trophy for Rebel. I hope you guys enjoyed this wild card. Get hyped for the Champ Series. I'll try to do a prep video for you guys to explain some stuff, maybe in the podcast. See you then.